Do my transition again because I think something is. Let me just try this. Wait 1 second. I think it's working now. Boy, computer glitches for days. What a difficult morning. But anyway, I assume I'm broadcasting now. Welcome to Bull City Hangout, 11:15. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, if I'm still broadcasting, I'll be telling you what's happening today in Durham, or actually tomorrow as well. And I do invite you to click on that link right there on the Facebook page if you'd like to join me on camera to shoot the breeze, say hello, promote yourself, etc. And share this out so that more people here in Durham can find out what's happening. That would be awesome. You put on my shades, my specs. My shades are in the other room. Put my keyboard up. Now today's Saturday, so that means I will only be reading from the Let's Go calendar of events page. I do invite you to check out the rest of the document. And I apologize for the cover story not changing. I still have my summer games cover story. I'm supposed to be doing a story with a nonprofit, and I haven't gotten the okay yet, so I'm still waiting. I guess I'll get the okay soon. Maybe I'll give them a call on Monday and remind them. Okay, so let me do this real quick. The Durham Farmers Market, they're in operation. They're still in their summer hours mode, which is 8 until noon. And they're in Durham Central Park, 501 Foster Street. Park for free. Just go west to Morris Street and park in the Measurement Incorporated parking lot. They don't mind. Also, the South Durham Farmers Market, now they're in winter mode, so their hours are from 9 until noon at Hub RTP, 900, sorry, that's Boxyard, 500 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. Plenty of parking. Now, with both markets, you can actually save money. Actually, you can double your money if you're using SNAP benefits. So I think the way it works is you swipe your card, and then they'll give you that amount in wooden dollar tokens. Each farmer's market has their own tokens. So basically, if you're on SNAP, and you're like, I'm going to spend $15 today at the farmer's market, get something nice and fresh for my kids or whatever, then and they also have they have honey and pastries and locally grown meats, eggs, cheese. Plant starts in the spring, and like I said, fresh fruits and vegetables. So anyway, all locally grown. So if you're using SNAP, then you swipe your card and they'll double your money in essence. So if you're going to spend 15, you'll be able to get $30 worth of food. So that's at both farmers market and of course at the North Durham, which is a little bit later on. But let me continue going in chronological order. So the Durham Craft Market, they're with the Durham Farmers Market in terms of space and time. So 8 until noon until the end of the month, and then they're there on Saturdays with the Durham Farmers Market, just the same park, Durham Central Park, just north. So don't forget them. Be sure to stroll by and see what they're up to. They have beautiful art on display and for sale. Okay, now the District 1 PAC meeting just started a few minutes ago. PAC in this case is Partners Against Crime. It's a great way to find out what's going on in your community. And PAC 1, I would say PAC 1 is east and north, I would say. They meet at 10 o'clock, third Saturday, at the Holton Career and Resource Center, 401 North Driver Street. Now, they won't mind if you tiptoe in late. If you're just now hearing about it and you're like, ooh, I'm curious, I want to see what's going on there. You will get to meet local police, First District police. Sometimes sheriff's officers are there as well. Also, of course, people from Durham Parks and Recreation will be there, and you might even meet people from various nonprofits. And of course, you'll meet your neighbors, which is super great. So if you don't like to go to meetings late, if you're like, oh, I just can't stand walking in late and seeing everybody look at me, then attend via Zoom. I've got the link right there. So you can just click on that and attend via Zoom. And you won't be left out. If you have a question, all you have to do is push that button for, raised hand, and they'll see it. They'll bring you into the meeting. They can see you right there, and you can be a part of the meeting as if you were there in person. Okay, more fun today. Wheels Durham at 715 North Hoover Road. They're going to have Kids Bop Skate, and that's for the little ones. This is going to be from 11 until 1:30. Wheels Durham is now owned by the city, and they're located at 715 North Hoover Road. Admission is $13. Of course, you can rent skates if you don't have your own. The Parkwood HOA Events Committee, they're hosting the Parkwood Fun Fest. That's today at 5124 Revere Road. So this is in a ballpark. It's a totally free event. They're going to have live music. They're going to have food trucks, a pumpkin decorating contest. That should be fun. Hay rides. That should also be fun. So partners for the festival include El Jefecito, the Parktown Food Hub, Perkins Orchard, Soccer Shots, and the South Durham Little League. That should be so much fun all day from 11 until 4 at the ballpark at 5124 Revere Road. Boxyard RTP, 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. They're going to have R&B and Indie Soul by Trey Charles today. That is the Saturdays Music Live music series from noon until 2. Enjoy some great music. Totally free, no pressure. Just go there and sit. They do have tables. If it's going to be warm today. I don't know if it's warm just yet. I haven't stepped outside yet. But they do have little heaters just in case you're feeling that it's a little cool out there to be sitting outside. They have the propane heaters, and they also have a couple of fire pits. So maybe you can snag one of those tables by the fire pit. But anyway, that's going to be today from noon until 2. The North Durham Farmers Market, that's at the Soul Sanctuary, 1016 Old Oxford Road. That will be today from noon until 4. And like I said, if you're using SNAP, you can definitely double your money there. And they might have extra benefits today. I haven't checked yet, but they might have extra benefits today for people who use SNAP. They're really worried. They really want people to be able to feed their families. Of course, all the farmers markets want that. So this is at 1016 Old Oxford Road, again, from noon until 4. Malcolm Goff, he has his art on display. So there's a house on the site. Basically, from what I understand, remember that it was a store. I think it was called Catskill or something like that. It was an old-fashioned store. They tore it down. And nearby is the home of the person who used to own the store. So now a nonprofit owns it, and they have the land. And this is where the Soul Sanctuary that hosts the farmers market, the North Durham Farmers Market. That's where that is. So the house is owned by the nonprofit, and Malcolm Goff and other artists are showcasing their art. Right now is Malcolm Goff's turn, but I think they have different artists there at various times. So check it out, make it an outing, and again, it's from noon until 4. Okay, today is day 2 of the Ment Beverage Company's 3-day celebration of their first year anniversary. So from noon until 10, they'll be celebrating over there at 312 Blackwell Street over by the ballpark. So today they're calling it Community Day. So they're going to have all these different free events. They're going to have a cider making class at noon. You have to click for more information and to register. It's free, but you do need to register. Then they're going to have a flower arranging class. And again, click to register. and then a chili cook-off at 4. And then you can click for information on that. Then starting at 7 o'clock, they're going to have late night giveaways all the way through 10 o'clock. And all day, they're going to have a canned food drive so that you can help feed people who are struggling. Let's see. Oh, the Epworth United Methodist Church at 3002 Hope Valley Road. They're going to have their Fall Harvest Festival today, and that's going to be from 2 until 4. It's outdoors. They're going to have games, food, music, a bounce house, crafts, and more. And it says here if it rains, the festival will move indoors. I don't think it's going to rain today. We'll be checking the weather in just a minute. Okay, now Wheels Durham, again, 715 North Hoover Road. They're going to have Saturday public skate, 2 sessions, one from 2 to 4:30, and then the second one from 5 until 7:30. So admissions for the first session will be 13, and then the admission for the second session will be $14. Of course, you can rent skates. If you don't have your own, you might want to invest in some if you want to be a regular skater at Wheels Durham, but of course, you can always rent skates. They do for all of their skate sessions. They have where if you're, an adult age 18 plus, and you don't plan to skate, but you're going to, like watch your kids, whatever, then you do have to pay $4. They also have a clear bag policy. They don't want people bringing in weird things, whatever that might be. So you might want to go to durhamskywriter.com, go to the Let's Go page, and then scroll down, look at the Wheels Durham post, and then you can read more and see what I'm talking about. Okay, the Moondog Meadery and Bottle Shop at 1104 Broad Street under Joe Van Gogh. They'll be hosting an Irish music jam today from 3 until 5. You can join in or just, Irish music is really great. If you can't play it, you can just go there and sit and listen and enjoy it. Acoustic singer-songwriter Blake Addison will be giving a free concert at the Sacred Grounds Coffee House. That's the Christian music venue over there at St. Paul United Methodist Church, 2700 North Roxborough Street. Music starts at 7:30. Donations will be graciously accepted. And Wheels Durham is not done yet. So they'll be hosting College Hip Hop Saturday Night Skate. That's going to be really fun. That's going to be from 8 until 10:30. Obviously, you have to be in college. So admission is $14. And of course, you can rent skates if you don't own them already. One more item for today. The Jambalaya Soul Slams Giving Thanks Poetry Slam is going to be held at the Hayti Heritage Center on the corner of Fayetteville and Lakewood from 8 until 10:30. This is where you get to perform your original poetry. I'm guessing that the theme is going to be giving thanks. That's the title. So you're trying to get a spot on the 2026 Bull City Slam team, and they'll be competing in next year's Southern Fried Poetry Slam Festival. I think that's the largest in the nation. So admission it's 10, but with tax it's like 13.45. You can click on the link to read the Poetry Slam guidelines if you want to compete. And also you can click for more information and to register and get your tickets. Now tomorrow, Sunday morning meditation at the Shambhala Center of Durham, which is at 733 Rutherford Street over there by 9th Street, from 9 until noon. It's a drop-in event. You don't have to be there all 3 hours, but you can learn how to do sitting meditation and or walking meditation. It's a free event. And if you can't make it in person, that's fine. If you'd rather meditate in your jammies, that's fine because you can attend via Zoom. Got the link for you right there on the Let's Go page. The Mint Beverage Company, again, 312 Blackwell Street, they're going to be celebrating the third of their 3-day first anniversary weekend tomorrow with Family Fun Day, noon until 4. They're going to have face painting, balloon animals, kids' crafts, hot apple cider, scavenger hunt games, and more. Of course, free admission. The Triangle Dance Studio at the Triangle Meeting Space, 2603 South Miami Boulevard. Tomorrow they're going to have these Sundays, salsa, social, from 6:30 until 9:30. Dance salsa, bachata, cha-cha, kizomba, merengue, cumbia, all of those or any of the above. They're going to teach you how to dance these dances first at 6:30, and then they'll let you loose to dance to your heart's content. Admission is 7 for active military and students with current ID, and then free for young people ages 16 and younger. And don't forget that the main library downtown, 300 North Roxborough Street, they're open on Sundays. Now they're open to all the libraries are except for Bragtown. They're open until 6 today, and then tomorrow the main library will be open from 1 until 6, which is super awesome. So let's put my iPad down and let's check the weather. I understand it's supposed to be cloudy, but as you can see, it's sunny out right now. So let me do my little intro and let's do some weather. It still says that it's cloudy, but the sun's out. What can you do? So right now it's 64. It's beautiful out. I need to head outside as soon as the show's done. The high today is going to be 72 degrees. I'm loving that so much. 72, loving it. Now, let's see what it's going to be tomorrow. Oh, wait, I'm not finished with today. Okay. So, supposedly, it's going to be cloudy all day today with sunset being 5:07. And then tomorrow, the high will be 70. Okay. And sunny. Perfect. Okay, nice. So, next week, Monday, the high is 58. What happened? Tuesday 62, okay, Wednesday 68, Thursday 67, Friday 72, Saturday 73. That's more like it. Okay, so next week is going to be a roller coaster. That's what it looks like. And it looks like it's going to be cloudy most of the week with chances of rain on Saturday and Sunday. But we'll see. We'll see because um, I mean, as of yesterday, it was supposed to be raining tomorrow, and now it says sunny. So things change. So with that, I think it's pretty much it. I hope that you have a beautiful weekend. Don't forget that tomorrow, Russell, I need to give a shout out to Russell Memorial CME because their 123rd anniversary is going to be tomorrow. I'll be there. I think I'll be the one of the last of the founding families there. I guess. I guess I'll find out when I get there. 123 years. That's pretty good record, I would say. So I'm going to be there, and of course, Julia Tapp's a funeral would be at Moorhead Avenue Baptist Church at 2. So viewing is today at Birthday, starting at I think 1 o'clock. So with that, have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you Monday. Let me check. Wait. Let me make sure because sometimes I can't do the show live because things are scheduled that I have to attend. Let's see. Yes, I will be doing the show live on Monday. Whoa, excuse me, on Monday. So with that, have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you then. Ciao for now.